I want to see what happens when Askren gets into the UFC, because Askren, that time when he was the Bellator champ, they just let him go.
Yeah.
They're like, you're too boring, which is crazy. As a champion, they're like, we don't want to watch you fight. Get out of here.
Blanket, man. He's a blanket, no excitement. And, you know, it takes a lot of attrition and conditioning and skill to do that. But when guys fight like that, they're doing the complete opposite of fighting. They're doing everything in their power for them not to land the blow and me not to land the blow. And it's kind of like, bro, you're almost trying too hard to sniff a crotch or fucking sniff an armpit, you know? And it's fighting, but it's also entertainment, you know? And he wasn't finishing guys. He's just literally hugging guys to death, you know? So
my perspective was, I'm fascinated to see who he can do that to, because he did that
to a lot of guys.
He did it to a lot of guys that were like killers, and he just put that fucking wrestling on him, you know? And the beautiful thing about the way you knocked him out is you preyed on his instincts. You went at an angle and then right to him, and his instinct was just automatically to grab you. I mean, that is one of the most iconic photos in the history of the fucking sport.
You know, also
and then you use that even in your papers. Let's just show.
Let go.
Jorge has papers.
Trio 5, baby.
And it says at the bottom, super necessary.
Let's go, man. It's super necessary you get them papers. But
bro, that knockout, I mean, I remember watching that going, oh my God. What were you saying to him?
Adapting. Hey, you got to come prove it now. Something like that. I was saying, like, all that shit talking, you got to do it now.
And these guys just flapping gums at each other. Any chance they get. The fight clock is
go to the side and then boom, right in, out cold.
But the whole thing is the walking over him that really gets him, the change of speed. I saw that on Twitter. You know, I always like to study my dudes in different ways. But I saw that in
the best your celebration
on Twitter. I saw that he was very like, you know, witty and always constantly writing shit like that. And I'm like, you know, he's a dork and a nerd, but you know, he's got a little bit of wit behind the computer screen. When I saw him face to face every time and it was straight my IQ versus yours, improvisation versus your improvisation, or maybe you've been thinking about some stupid shit for like a month and you're gonna say it to me now, but he froze up every single time. And these were like a lot of encounters we had off camera. Like, I remember I saw him and I was like ducked off in a corner and he was walking by this, so I'm like, bro, I'm just gonna spring up on this dude and scare the living shit out of him. So I did, pop up on him, hands behind my back, literally short circuit. Hey, Master, I heard you're a very tough guy. I gotta use the bathroom. And I'm following. No, let's talk, bro. I just want to talk. Don't worry, I'm not gonna do nothing. You come over here. Let me talk to you, bro. Why are you such a corny motherfucker? And I'm just, you know, trying to probe at him. And I noticed every single time that it was unscripted, unimprovised like that, like just spur of the moment, short circuit. Couldn't fucking, you know, keep it together. So I was like, I not only need to run at him, but I need to have like a change of speed, because that's going to make him go into his natural crotch sniffing instincts. If I just change the speed on him, he's going to fucking duck. So that's why I came out slow, cut the little angle and let him like, oh, okay, you know, we're going to circle it up. As soon as I change speed, what does he do? Go to his fucking initial instincts as a fucking crotch sniffer and go sniff the crotch. Instead, you're going to kiss his knee goodbye, though, you know?
That was one of the greatest knockouts in the history of the sport, without a doubt. I mean, one of the best ever.
Thank you, sir. Plus, it doesn't take up too much of your time. You know, you got, hey, you want to see a dead body real quick? Bam, you know, and it's over.